If I'm up early, I like to go down and watch the trawlers coming back. The first boat back this morning is the Carnamara. That's Irish for Star of the Sea. She used to be a French sea knitter, but now she goes drift netting for salmon. The boat I'm looking for hasn't come in yet.
It's hard work pulling the nets in. You know, on a rough morning, you've got to be pulling them in and keeping your balance as well. My name's Conal Dugan. Beside me here on deck is James and Patrick. We nicknamed him the Pirate, and Frank, he's the skipper. He's in the wheelhouse.
The boys there now, they're always taking a hand on me. You see I've got a terrible black moustache, and then the hat, I wear that wee white hat, and I tie my hair to the back. And the boys are always cutting me on, telling me I look like a pirate.
Yeah, we're fishing on a trawler, but my friend John McBride, he fishes on a half-decker.
When you're away from the land for 5 or 6 nights, it can get awkward with girlfriend at times. She doesn't want to see you out to sea at all. It's hard work, but still, I suppose when you grow up with it, you wouldn't change to anything else.
When you come in the morning to port, it's great. It's really nice to see the pier you land and get your fish off the boat, get them over to the auction or to the mart, and then get away home for a few hours sleep.
Yeah, when we're unloading the salmon, we feel great, you know. We can think of going to bed and we know we've a few pound made for the night.
I don't like sharks. They're very ugly looking. Even this baby one has sharp teeth. I know it's dead, but I think it might bite my finger off if I touched it. I wouldn't like to meet a shark face to face.
Hard life at sea, fishing, but I prefer to working in an office, especially when weather is good anyway.
New boats are very expensive and very modern. They have radar and power steering. When I grow up, I might be a fisherman, but I'm not sure. Because when I'm out in rough sea, it makes my tummy feel funny. We boats going out after lobsters.
Some mornings, if I'm not too tired, I take a run round to Burtonport, see how the auction is going, and I meet some of the other fishermen and have a chat to them about the night's catches and how prices are going.
65, 65. 66, 67, 67, 67 once, twice, hold on, 67. Yeah.
I wonder where I can get an old spade.
You'll find one up at the old Curragh there. By the way, you going up by Nora's?
Aye.
Well, get a half a dozen eggs.
Right. The beach is a good place to dig for lugworm. There must be millions of them here. These aren't as good as ragworm for fishing, but they work.
Hey, man, back in there, will you? Man!
Nora, you in there? Must be chasing after the donkey. I don't think Owen will have any eggs today.
Castle Post Office. I want a half dozen of those battered half of them.
Yeah.
You know, Colin gets them for the end of the net.
For the end of the net, yeah. Yeah, you'll get them.
How's the smell, Colin?
Oh, she's fine. She's out shopping at the moment.
Okay.
Hello, John.
How you doing?
Oh, not bad at all. Are you fishing away these days?
I am, aye.
Yeah.
Fishing away. And how's life with yourself?
Oh, killed for the want to sleep.
Ah, that's good.
What are you having to drink?
I'll have a whiskey.
Yeah.
How did your boat get on?
Oh, fairly good now. They're well advanced to it.
That's good.
Have the ribs up and putting in the engine bed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Slant your word.
The new boat will be a quite improvement on the likes of the Quetta.
Yeah. Oh,
Sure,
this got it here.
Yeah. That's what our forefathers used to use, eh?
Yeah.
God, what a great article too.
Wasn't it?
They were very handy for fishing salmon close to the rocks.
But the person handling them had to be an expert to...
He had,
you
yes.
know.
He really had to know his stuff.
Yeah.
They used to go well, run on the waves. They wouldn't go through it. They would go over the waves, no matter how rough it was. They would just ride the waves,
Oh, yeah.
the same as a seagull.
What had it stay?
That's a pity.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Nora.
Nice morning.
Oh, lovely morning. Lovely.
It's grand nice
Oh,
today.
lovely.
What about the salmon boats last night?
Some of them fairly good shots.
Mm.
Some of them not so much.
Oh, I see.
It was very dead last night. Very dead.
Any natives dead is not good.
No. No, it's not.
Who had them? Had Conley in
I
them?
was talking to Connell and he told me that they had a good shot.
And John Madden?
John Madden had a good shot also.
Aye. Oh, that is good.
When I'm salmon fishing, you go to the net and paddle out along the net. And if you're lucky enough to see a salmon, you see him under the water, and you lift the net up to the bow and shake out the salmon and let the net out again. We've gone out in curraghs when it wouldn't be safe to go out in bigger boats. And as a matter of fact, nobody was ever drowned from one of these curraghs that I can recall.
Here, Sean, throw that up in the box.
This is the part of the salmon fishing that most people don't see. It's the messy part, the gutting the fish. When you buy your fish, salmon steaks, it's all nice and clean. I know this messing at the sea or set now. Everything's all done up to perfection. After we got the fish, they're hung up on trolleys and they're put into the glass freezer.
The seagulls are very friendly birds, the way they hover and wheel overhead. They don't like me coming near their chicks, but they are very soft and downy, and it's very interesting to see them growing up. I think seagulls are very friendly birds.
think Frank's gone. You better hurry yourself.
Cheerio, Meg.
Cheerio, Con, and have a good shot tonight now.
Well, most fishermen, they like to see a fairly rough night because that's the night the shoals, salmon are travelling in greater numbers. Catches are bigger on rougher nights. They swim near the surface.
Nice tonight.
She does look lovely going out there. I see you do a bit of fishing yourself.
I am going round the rocks.
Will you mind come with me? I'm going fishing in my little boat.
I'd love to. Caught a fish all night. I hope they've better luck on Janita.
Fisher lass, Janita. You get me, Tony Oat?
Janita, Fisher lass. You get me okay, Frank? Over.
We're starting to shoot in a wee while outside.
All right, okay, Frank.
When you're putting out the nets, you've got to be very, very careful because you can get your hands or your feet caught and tangled. And with the speed you're going to shoot in the nets, it would just pull you out into the water immediately. You wouldn't have a chance.
We shoot or put out the nets when it gets dark, or starting to get dark. Leave them out for about 4 hours.
When you're sitting there, waiting for morning to come, it's very cold, and you got to wave your arms to keep warm. Because it's a long night sitting there waiting, do nothing, especially in a half like it's wild cold.
We take turns at the wheel, 2-hour intervals. And during the night then, when we're drifting, we just, some two have to stay in the wheelhouse.
Sometimes then I think back, it would be nice to be in the pub like back in mainland. All my friends are enjoying a good drink and nice and warm, and us out here in a half deck are starved and, all the hard work. And a rough night is really horrible to get you down.
Well, if you're there on a miserable night, and you're not feeling good, well, when you start hauling the nets, maybe see fish coming every couple of feet long, a real good heavy fish, maybe land 300 or 400 salmon. Oh, it really does your heart good. You forget about sickness, you forget about everything, because you're just really feeling on top of the world. You'll be looking at all them lovely big silver fish and saying to yourself, well, this is good. This is going to be a good season. Plenty of money, no problem at the end of it, and plenty of time to enjoy it. You're really delighted with yourself when you get a good fishing.
Here's the salmon for the fish. Come on.
Sometimes we get a lot of sharks and choke, do a lot of damage to the nets.
This here is a small blue shark.
And in the morning, when all the fishes are bored, you like heading back home again, to get a good rest. Usually we look at the fish to see if they're damaged, because if they're damaged they're no use to the market. Like. On a morning like this, it's really nice going back to port and the sun rising.
Nice coming in the morning, especially on a nice summer's morning.
You all right, Sean?
I am okay.
2 days ago, as I was out fishing salmon, I had an accident on the boat. It was as I walked up the side of the wheelhouse. I was going to put on my oilskins, and I was pitched into the water. I went down, and I thought I was never going to come up. It seemed an eternal length of time before I surfaced. After they tried and tried a few times to bring me aboard, when I'd almost given up hope that I'd never come out, they managed to haul me out by rope, feet first. The crew used to call me Patrick the Pirate because of my moustache. I shaved that off to forget about the sea. That experience frightened me enough to give up the sea. I've given up fishing. I want my family to have a father.